Hey there, think of me as your personal backyard bird coach. If you've ever dreamt of having birds raise their families right in your yard, you're in the right place. We're going to go step by step to make sure your yard is the #1 spot on the block this spring. Let's do this.
So let's get right to it. The big question is, will birds actually choose your yard to build a nest this year? Well, the answer really comes down to you, and what you do over the next couple of weeks is going to make all the difference.
And look, let's be totally honest here. If you wait until you actually see birds building nests, you're too late. You've missed your shot. Right now, they are out there scouting, looking for the perfect real estate. And if your yard isn't ready to go, they will, without a doubt, just hop over to your neighbors. The competition is real, folks.
And that brings me to probably the most important point of all. You have got to act now. Timing is literally everything. This isn't something you can just put off for a nice sunny afternoon in April. That little window of opportunity to make a good impression, well, it's closing, and it's closing fast.
4 to 6 weeks. That's it. That is your magic window. That's how much time you've got to get your yard looking like a 5-star resort before most songbirds even start thinking about construction. So yeah, this is your time to get prepared. So let's break this down. If you live somewhere with a more temperate climate, your prep time starts, well, basically right now, in early February. For those of you in some of the milder northern spots, late February is your signal to get moving. The bottom line is this. By the time spring officially hits, the birds have already made their decisions and are starting to build. So whatever you do, don't wait.
Okay, so you know when to start. Now let's talk about what to do. This is your blueprint, your game plan. And it all starts with getting the right kind of building materials that birds are actively searching for as we speak.
Think of this as the ultimate bird-approved shopping list. And you know what the best part is? You probably have most of this stuff already, for free. Birds are looking for things that are soft, natural, and safe. Dry grass gives them structure, soft moss is like a cozy blanket, and things like clean pet fur or some shredded paper, oh, that's a total jackpot for insulation.
Now here's a pro tip. It's not just about what you put out, it's about how you put it out. Don't just dump everything in one big pile. The secret is to scatter these materials around your yard a little bit, or maybe tuck them into an empty suet cage or a little mesh bag. This makes it super easy for them to just grab and go, and that seriously increases the odds they'll pick your yard.
Okay, moving on. You've got the materials ready. Now we need to talk about security. A bird's absolute #1 priority is finding a safe, secure place to raise its babies. So your job is to create a genuine safe haven, a place that's free from threats.
And this right here, these are the 3 golden rules for placing a birdhouse. It's so simple. First, get it up off the ground. Somewhere between 5 and 10 feet is perfect. Second, make sure it's away from places where you walk all the time, and definitely away from where predators like cats hang out. And third, this is a real game changer. Face the entrance hole away from the wind. It keeps the nest warm and dry.
All right, let's make sure you succeed by talking about a few common rookie mistakes. Let's learn from what doesn't work. We're trying to build a 5-star bird resort here, not some kind of dangerous construction zone.
Pay close attention to this one, because it's so important. On the left, we've got the do's. Always stick to natural materials, get that 4 to 6 week head start, and keep your nesting areas separate from your busy bird feeders. Now on the right, these are the big don'ts. Never, ever offer things like dryer lint or synthetic fibers. They can be really harmful. Don't wait until it's too late. And please, don't put nesting materials right next to your feeders. That's like ringing the dinner bell for predators.
So, you've totally mastered the basics, you're ready to go, but how do you take it to the next level? Here are a few bonus tips that'll make your yard the absolute, undisputed best spot on the entire block.
If you really want to make your yard irresistible, you have to think like a bird. Adding native plants is huge. It gives them natural food and, just as important, cover from predators. A simple bird bath with fresh water, that's a lifeline for drinking and cleaning. When a bird is scouting and sees your yard has everything, food, water, materials, and safety, it's a no-brainer. They know they found home. And let's just take a second to remember why this all really matters. This isn't just about having fun watching birds, though that's a huge part of it. When you prepare your yard early, you're actually giving birds the best possible materials to build strong, safe nests for their babies. You are directly helping the next generation thrive.
So please, don't wait another minute. The time to get started is right now. If you want a full, complete guide with all the details and lists you could ever need, check out the source for all this info at featheredguru.com. It's got everything.
So I'll leave you with this question. Are you ready?
Are you ready to follow this playbook and turn your backyard into an amazing bird oasis this spring? The birds are out there waiting, and honestly, they're counting on you. Thanks so much for watching, and happy birding.